Robby, I had this customer the other day. He said his mama was in her, she was 94, and said sharp as she could be, and he called her and said, "Mama, how are you doing?" She said, "Son, I'm doing great," said, "I'm getting stronger every day." Said that bothered him a little bit. He said, "Mama, what do you mean by getting stronger every day?" She said, "Well, son, it ain't been long ago. I could go to the grocery store and buy $25 worth of stuff, and that's all I could carry." And said, "Today I can carry $100 worth." Said, "I must be getting," said it scared him there for a minute where he thought her mind might have been slipping a little, you know.
At the youthful age of 72, Mr. C.W. Riggins has been cutting hair in the small rural community of Brantley County, Georgia since 1965. He and his wife Blanche own the local barbershop and 9-bedroom Knox Hotel in downtown Nahunta, Georgia, Brantley's county seat. Just up Main Street from the barbershop is Brantley County's historic courthouse, built in 1930, just 10 years after the county itself was legislated into existence. It's here where much of Brantley County's local government activity takes place, and as usual, what takes place here becomes a topic of barbershop debate there.
I said, "Folks, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're a Democrat or what kind of crat you are, but if the leadership of this country don't change their vision," I said, "it ain't gonna matter a whole lot to me. If the Lord blesses me, I ain't got long, but I'm sorry for these little ones coming behind you."
This summer, local political debates are heating up with the weather. It's an election year in Brantley County, and 33 candidates have qualified in 14 separate races in the upcoming July party primaries. But before any candidate can hope to sit in one of these seats, they should probably come spend a little time in this one.
We'll trim him up enough to get him married off and that.
CW's Barbershop has a reputation in Brantley County for being the place for local news, and over the years it wouldn't be a stretch to say that political races have been won and lost right here. Miss Blanche recognizes the power of barbershop opinions, so much so that 4 years ago she began her own barbershop poll leading up to the election. It was so accurate that this time around she says the candidates get anxious to hear their weekly results.
And we have a lot of politicians that come on Monday morning and they want a copy of that.
After all, the straw poll is an American tradition. The Harrisburg, Pennsylvanian conducted the first known example of an opinion poll in 1824, showing Andrew Jackson leading John Quincy Adams by 335 votes to 169 for President of the United States. While every one of Brantley County's 9,562 registered voters may not participate in the barbershop poll, Ms. Blanche feels like her poll is very accurate and gets a good sampling of the community. It predicted correctly all but one race in the last election. She's not guaranteeing anything this time around, but if nothing else, she says some of the responses have been pretty entertaining.
On one of the ballots, somebody didn't even vote, and they just wrote on the bottom, "Let's just throw them all out."
As for the Harrisburg, Pennsylvanian, despite showing a 2-to-1 lead for Jackson, it was Adams who won the presidency. Reporting for BTCOnline.net, this is Robby Thomas.